Now, actually, one last thing that I want to discuss with bucks is we print a magazine each year, and it's really sad. I feel really bad for these bucks, but basically they are bred bucks, and they live on a private enclosed area that these people
So you
grow
get like money to go buy
bucks.
bread and stuff?
No, they buy the semen of these bucks, and then they impregnate
Women.
does with the semen, and they grow these huge ass racks that should never be these bucks are scoring 230 points being first years. Like it's not right at all. But
The what?
230? Yeah, it's like something about the inches, like the total amount of inches on for the antlers or something.
No.
But
I say 230. Is it like,
stupid.
can he not lift his head? It's like stuck on the ground. Like,
Yeah.
Seriously, some of these bucks,
you
I'm
even
surprised
say,
that they
like-
fucking can. Like, they're just huge. You should look it up. I don't know how you would, but they're bred. They're bred specifically just to grow the huge ass antlers. It's really
Can people just
sad.
like make them out of paper mache and hang those on your wall?
They don't even kill them. They just keep them like on their little ranch, and these people. I don't know if they. I'm sure they have some open hunts on their ranch that people may pay like $15,000 to bag a 30.8 non-typical buck that is standing at the feeder, simply eating its food at the feeder, and these people fucking blow their skull apart with an AK. I don't fucking get it.
Yeah.
It makes me really sad face.
wow.
Florida's ran at 3.
They give them like stubby little legs so they can't run, and just like huge antlers. They give them like little T-Rex arms.
The slowest getaway
It's
ever.
basically like Gobbles off of South Park just drags his neck. They just drag their neck to the feeder.
Oh, so
Wow.
bad.
Well, on that note, we'll.
What's the point of studying bucks? Sorry, Strider. Like, what do you like? Is
of
it
what?
just so you can say, "Hey, I can make a buck with 20 antlers"? And
I think it's for these people that don't really want to go out hunting and they just go on these tours of an enclosed area of bucks, seriously, and they shoot and kill these bucks.
Do they
and
eat
then
'em?
They
would
take
hope so.
them like right to the same area and have them all packaged and processed, and there you go. You got yourself like a $10,000 white-tailed deer that nobody's going to believe is real because of its antlers. Like I find it very sad. And
wait, so
pathetic.
you can like basically breed them and then sell them?
Yeah, that's exactly.
And
It's
that's
an
what-
auction for that
okay,
we print for.
okay.
It's an auction of these bucks that people sell, and it's crazy.
That
I
is
don't know.
crazy. I never even knew they did that out there. Like, I didn't know that they stud deer or bucks and then, sell their parts or whatever.
It's really yeah. I didn't know that either until we printed the fucking Auction House magazine, and you just look at it, and it's sickening to look at. Like, it's not natural at all. It's
well, also
really
here in Indiana,
sad.
if you buy one at auction, you get a bushel of corn, free.
Could you imagine how much money you can make though? I mean, can you
a
make
sweet
a lot
deal.
of money doing that?
What, bushels of corn?
people buy semen. Like, people, if it's,
I'd hate to
I
be the
think there's
milker.
one,
Like, wait, you want me to do what
Mike was
now?
looking for a second job.
Go out there with this cup.
Could you
And then he's
imagine?
like, yeah, let me get
Yeah.
this buck up. Yeah. No, but like,
Somehow I'd be like, Heiko has a big smile on his face when he's doing that job.
and drool coming out of my mouth. Wait, that's not drool.
Volunteer.
I ate all the semen.
Oh, that's so wrong, dude. Where's the cup at? Aren't for Peter Cup?
Drink another beer, Heiko. Heiko volunteers his time jacking off deer.
Heck yeah.
He lives in LA, so we're going to see like the next podcast just behind him is just going to be this
Giant
just
deer.
buck, just in his living room. Just
Oh, wow. This is
But,
awesome.
like, is it a good business venture?
he's really
I'm
wants to
curious.
know.
I'm
He really
totally
wants-
curious.
Honestly, they have to be making money at it. There's actually, Strider, there's one right outside of Bourbon.
Really?
A place that does this, that breeds. Yeah, I was like, holy shit, the address is, right outside of Bourbon. That's crazy.
There's an
So do
ostrich
you-
farm
Yeah,
not too
which
far
is-
from here, too.
I think it's the same place.
We have
I think it's a
ostrich farms
side.
out here.
Yeah.
Do
And
you
there's
have
a
There's a
llama
buffalo
farm,
farm.
too.
Sorry.
Some mean ass.
Do you have to get like permits just to like be able to say, "Hey, I can jack this guy off right here and sell his sperm"? The-
Gay sex? Jack this guy
the
off?
buck.
What are you thinking?
Wait, you're not talking about
Have
a
a
guy named
permit.
Buck?
I think you should go down to the courthouse and ask. I really do.
I'm gonna try
Can I have
that
a
out
permit
here.
to jack a guy off?
Okay.
Judge is like, hell yeah, you can. It's right here. Just sign it on the dotted line, son.
The balls.
Oh man.
Jesus.
Oh,
Christ.
man.
I don't know. That has me curious though. I this is the
Search
first time
it.
I'm hearing of people actually breeding.
Genetic breeding of bucks, of white-tailed deer. Search for it. I guarantee
Yeah, I'm
you'll
gonna
be
have to
able
do
to
some
come up with
research on
something.
that.
Yeah, you
Do
should.
they have
Yes,
pictures
do
and videos of how to do it?
Check YouTube, maybe.
I don't know about videos, but pictures, I'm sure there you can find a picture. I think one of the bucks is named G-Max. Like, they all have their specific names, too. Like, yeah, this buck is from and it shows their genetic breakdown
Holy
throughout.
shit.
It's crazy. It's really sick. I mean, it's
So,
sick
like-
motherfuckers.
Like they basically take the semen from one and make a super deer, and then do they take the semen?
A super deer, yeah,
do they,
exactly.
Do they take the semen from that super deer and mix it with other super deer, so
Yes.
it's like a uber super deer?
Seriously, that's basically exactly it. And they track its fucking DNA back, and it's like, oh, this deer's from G-Max 14. And they also had semen that was from like a dead deer. Be like, yeah, it was killed last year, but we still have its semen.
How does that
And they're
work? Is
still
it like
selling its
rigor
semen.
mortis
It's
sets in
limited
and then you go to
quantities.
town to get the semen, or how's that work?
I'm sure that they jack off the deer before they have a hunter kill it for 10 grand. So they make money off of the semen.
10
and
grand?
Well, whatever
I
their
was like,
little
I'm really
tours are
interested
that
now,
they
let's
can
know.
kill.
Dude,
these.
I'm going to fucking Indiana and kill me some buck.
It'd
It'd be funny, like, you know, around Christmas time, how
it's-
animals or not how animal around Christmas time, people like dress up their animals as like little deer.
Reindeers.
He's gonna be like jacking off some fucking dog. It's some lady's front yard. What are you doing? Nothing, I'm milking your
a big
deer.
buck, but I'm gonna get some big bucks after this little fucker.
Actually, did somebody just find? Oh my God! Somebody just fucking found a link on our JTV of this.
Is it for real?
No.
Oh no, it's for real. Search 18 seconds. Go to like 18 seconds, and you should see this huge ass non-typical white-tailed deer, and they seriously look like fucking elk antlers. It's sick. It's.
Shit.
I'm not kidding about
looks
this.
like
This is a
reindeer.
serious market. I know. It's
Where's Santa?
Or Santa.
these deer like they'll. It's so sad. It's so
Oh my
fucking
God, look at
sad. They
that
just
lady.
live on this.
If you're listening to this on
Ranch
YouTube,
and-
search or on YouTube. You listen to this on iTunes, search "breeding trophy bucks" is the name of the YouTube video. If you want to.
Okay,
watch
go to 8 seconds. Go to 8 seconds as well on this video, or a minute,
8
minute and
seconds?
8 seconds. I'm sorry,
I
a
was like,
minute
I
and 8
just passed
seconds.
it. I just passed that.
Back.
I'm like jumping all over the place.
A minute and 8
Holy
seconds.
crap.
That's not your typical white-tailed deer, dude.
So what is?
If you see that shit in the
What's like a typical one then?
Good lord.
Not that big.
10 points, not nearly that large. Like they're growing. These deer that are about 1 year old would be a nice trophy buck in the wild. It's
But these are.
it's insane.
Would you find
These
something
are-
like this in the wild?
Not
Maybe
that
if it
huge,
got
not to
out.
that scale.
Holy shit! 136.
Jesus.
136, yeah. You don't see whitetails with
2 years old.
Yeah, that's you would never see a buck that large in the
You
wild.
wouldn't- you wouldn't
that
see
does
antlers
not
that
happen.
thick.
It's getting all worked out.
You wouldn't see them that thick.
Freaking samurai swords.
Yeah, they look very. The antlers look very
They're
thick.
almost like elk.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
almost
like
like
it's been
elk-like.
crossbred with fucking elk. It's
I mean, I've seen
I-
seen
like
deer with
plates.
like big horns that are a lot of points, but they're never that thick. Like they're real thin.
Fucking lord. That's like arms
Yeah, seriously.
sticking out of
Like
their freaking
arms.
antlers.
It's like little baby
2
arms
years old,
sticking
and
out.
that deer it's crazy.
Wow, that's
I
fucked up.
I don't like it. It's inhumane, but
You like write on the
We
calendars or catalogs that you make. You just like fuck you, you know, or something like that on each one.
the first
Signed with
the
a
first deer
kiss
that I
from
saw,
Florida.
I was like, "What in the fuck is this? Is serious? Like this should not be allowed." I don't know.
Sounds pretty
So
awesome.
is it like cross?
You know they do that with like chickens and stuff too, right?
What?
I know
What-
they do
what's
that
that,
with
VR?
chickens, where they
Like
make them
genetic
fatter
chickens or
and
whatever.
bigger, so the
Yeah, they're
breast
just
plates
big
are
old
like
fat
giant.
and plump.
And
They can't even lift themselves
Yeah.
up. They're like little tiny legs. Or
So is it actually like they cross the DNA with them? You said. So like
I
they'll
don't
take
know
like
about-
two different like monster buck DNAs.
Heiko's
come,
like, what if
and
I
then-
take a moose and a deer? Can I make like
Oh, that's a great idea.
moose deer?
Can you take a moose and a
Mirror?
deer?
A mirror? You talking about mirrors?
And a tiger. Mixing a tiger.
Yeah, then you get
If
the
you-
tiger tail.
Should do that.
Is in the related videos. It's a Texas Trophy whitetail buck, 22 points, and it's in nature. And it's a large deer, but it doesn't have the girth of the antlers that the other ones have.
Yeah.
Like, they're specific points. You know, like these genetically bred white-tailed deer are just, their antlers are running together. I feel so bad for them. I want to free all of them and then shoot them in the wild.
Wow, that's fucking awesome.
That's crazy. That's kind of like well, never mind. Because they're not really like cloning it, right? They're just impregnating
Not
a female
cloning it.
with the badass buck's sperm and
But they make these badass females too that are bulky. You know, like they have a lot of
Really?
Like, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
do they have it down to a science where they can judge we want a male or we want a female? Like we want to impregnate this
Male
bucket
with another male? I don't
no,
think
I
that's
don't
how
think
that
so.
works.
I don't think so. No, I know what.
No,
I don't
I mean,
think
like,
they
can
can,
pick
Heiko. I know what you
the
mean.
gender?
Although, if you impregnate the female and it turns out to be a doe, like one of two things happens:
doe?
either you punch that female deer,
Oh.
yeah. Then you punch that deer until it is still birthing. Shove it downstairs.
Fuck.
Punch it.
But you know, if you take one of these genetically bred male deer and you take that doe and it turns out to be a doe, you can still sell that baby doe for money because it still has all the genes from the male. You know what I mean? Like it still has a great genes. It just happens to be female. And females might even be valuable too because, of course, they're the reproductive side of everything. You need females to right.
Not in Heiko's world.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, I get it. I know how a baby's made, Strider.
Do you really?
Alright.
Apparently you don't, because you were asking about getting a permit earlier.
You suck the semen and the girl gets pregnant.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
how it works.
No, you don't suck the semen. That's not how it works.
Oh, I'm confused now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.